You are tuned in to the 5-Minute Signal, Mental Fortitude. I am Reese Kyle, Cognitive Strategist. This is not a self-help podcast. This is a tactical brief for optimizing your internal operating system. We don't do positive thinking here. We do strategic execution. 5 minutes on the clock. Let's get to work. UC Berkeley Sleep and Neuroimaging Lab published findings that should concern anyone operating on insufficient rest. A single night of sleep deprivation amplifies amygdala activity by 60% while simultaneously severing its regulatory connection to the prefrontal cortex. Translation: your brain's threat detector goes into overdrive while the part responsible for rational oversight goes completely offline. You're not just tired, you're neurologically paranoid. Your boss's neutral email reads like a termination notice. Your partner's minor comment registers as relationship collapse. The architecture that separates actual danger from background noise has been structurally compromised, and you won't feel it happening. Here's why it matters. Sleep isn't recovery time, it's recalibration. Every night, your brain runs mandatory maintenance on the circuits that assess probability, categorize threats, and regulate emotional intensity. University of Pennsylvania researchers found that subjects restricted to 6 hours of sleep for 2 weeks showed cognitive deficits equivalent to 2 full nights of total sleep deprivation, yet consistently rated themselves as functioning fine. The subjective experience of impairment disappears, while the objective impairment compounds. You lose the ability to accurately gauge how compromised you actually are. That is not fatigue. That is a critical intelligence failure built into the deprivation itself. Without prefrontal oversight, your amygdala treats a delayed text message with the same threat weighting as a predator. Neuroimaging confirms identical activation patterns. Your brain is executing its programming with broken instruments. The hard truth? Chronic sleep debt doesn't announce itself with exhaustion. It announces itself with irritability, catastrophic thinking, and the persistent low-grade sensation that the world is more hostile than it actually is. You're not emotionally fragile. Your neural infrastructure is compromised. You cannot think your way out of a hardware problem. Willpower, mindset shifts, positive reframing, none of that overrides the 60% amplification in your threat detection circuitry. The only fix is the one most high performers consistently refuse to prioritize. And the most dangerous part? The more deprived you are, the more confident you feel about your own performance. The system that would alert you to the problem is the same system that's broken. That's not irony. That's a biological trap, and most people never see it closing around them. Here are the 3 actionable moves to implement in your life. 1. Stop negotiating with your biology. If your operational capacity degrades measurably below 7 hours, that is your threshold. Protect it with the same discipline you'd apply to any other mission-critical system. Treat sleep deprivation as the operational liability it actually is. 2. Use emotional reactivity as a diagnostic tool. When minor inconveniences trigger disproportionate responses, that's not a character flaw. That's your amygdala reporting a maintenance deficit. Log it. Treat it as real-time data about your system's current state. 3. Distinguish between acute and chronic deprivation. They require different interventions. One bad night spikes emotional reactivity temporarily. Weeks of restricted sleep rewire your baseline threat sensitivity permanently. Fix the acute fast. Prevent the chronic strategically. Your performance window is narrower than you think when your threat detector is running uncalibrated. Your threat detector is only as reliable as the maintenance schedule you commit to. I'm Reese Kale. This has been the 5-Minute Signal. Stay sharp.